I have today, in line with the powers given to me by Article 1521 and 1525B of the Constitution and Sections 12 of the Office of the Attorney General's Act, decided to dismiss with immediate effect all the Cabinet Secretaries and Attorney General of the Republic of Kenya, of the Cabinet of Kenya.
Yes, so that's President Ruto. President Ruto today has dismissed the entire cabinet of his government. I would say in the layman terms, the president has dissolved the government, and it is a mixed feeling. So I want us to go and watch the full video, come back and analyze it. But before we do that, please take time out of your busy schedules and support our mission, One Africa Mission, the #1 Africa Mission. We are missionaries. We are on a mission, and our mission is all about, as I keep saying, it's all about the unification of the African continent and the dignity of our race as children of Africa. Wherever we find ourselves on this planet Earth, it is only a united Africa that can give us our dignity as children of Africa. So please, if you are in the Caribbean and you see our video, if you are in America, if you are in the diaspora, wherever you see yourself as a black man, you are in India, China, please support our mission by sharing what we are doing if you want a better Africa for the next generation of Africans. If you are not happy about the Africa that you are seeing today, then please support our mission, One Africa Mission. We are on a mission to see a united, better Africa. How do you support us? Support us by sharing what we are doing. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, One Africa Mission. Also on Facebook, we are very young. Revolutionary group. On Facebook, we are there. Support the mission by following us. On TikTok, you can follow us, One Africa Mission. We are on a mission until we chase Satan out of Africa, because everything that is happening to us as children of Africa, I am telling you, it is not entirely blame of our leaders. We can blame our leaders for all we want, but if we don't unite the continent of Africa, 1,000 years to come, our children, great-grandchildren will be blaming their leaders, whilst Africans will continue to languish in poverty. But if we can stand up and say enough is enough, we are demanding a united, better Africa, and push our leaders to unite the continent of Africa. And I can guarantee you, within 1 decade, Africa, the continent of Africa, will be a country to be reckoned with. No nation can stand us if we are united. We have everything it takes to be the superpower of the world. The only thing we are lacking is unity. That is why we are here, One Africa Mission. So please join our mission. Let us all together fight for a united, better Africa. I thank you very much for coming around. So let's watch the full video, come back and analyze it.
I have today, in line with the powers given to me by Article 1521 and 1525B of the Constitution and Sections 12 of the Office of the Attorney General's Act, decided to dismiss with immediate effect all the Cabinet Secretaries and Attorney General of the Republic of Kenya, of the Cabinet of Kenya, except the Prime Cabinet Secretary and Cabinet Secretary for Cabinet Secretary for Foreign Affairs and Diaspora Affairs. And of course, the Office of the Deputy President is not affected in any way. I will immediately engage in extensive consultations across different sectors and political formations and other Kenyans, both in public and private, with the aim of setting up a broad-based government that will assist me in accelerating and expediting the necessary, urgent, and irreversible implementation of the program that we have, including other radical measures and programs to deal with the burden of debt, to explore raising domestic resources and revenues, expanding job opportunities, eliminating wastage and unnecessary duplication over multiplicity of government agencies, and slaying the dragon of corruption, consequently making the government of Kenya lean, inexpensive, effective, and efficient. During this process, the operations of government will continue uninterrupted under the guidance of principal secretaries and other relevant officials. I will be announcing additional measures and steps in due course. Thank you very much.
Yes, so as I said, that is President Ruto. President Ruto today dissolved almost the entire cabinet to restructure his government. Some people, it is a mixed feeling, but the only thing we can say is thank you to the people of Kenya. You have won. The citizens of Kenya, you have won. The youth of Kenya, you have won. You have shown that the power truly belongs to the people. The power truly belongs to the people, and also to the president. Thank you for being a listening president, because we cannot say this and take the president out of and not give the president the credit, because we know the continent that we are in as African people. It is difficult for our leaders to listen to us. They would rather create chaos than to listen to the citizens. They would rather create division, tribal division, religious division. They would rather create that to stay in power than to listen to the people. So for the president of Kenya to have the courage to accept the fact that, yes, he got it wrong from the beginning, but he is ready to bring the change. He is ready to listen to the people. We have to say thank you to him for also being a good listening leader. Yes. So yes, as I said, it is a mixed feeling. Some people are saying he's desperate. He just want to, because people are calling him to go. But for me, as somebody who want a peaceful Africa, as somebody who want a united, better Africa, I think pushing the president to go, yes, we have won as citizens of Kenya, as the youth of Kenya. We have won, and the president has listened to us. So for us to push him and say go, for that one, I think like we should calm down, stay back, and watch him, how he's gonna take, where he's gonna take us, or what his next step gonna be, rather than saying get out of the office, because getting out of the office can only create chaos, because we already know our history as Africans or as Kenyans. So yes, if the president is ready to listen to us, then we must give him the benefit of the doubt. We must give him the chance and say, yes, you have dined with the devil. And Mr. President, we told you, going to this to these Americans, these Westerners, they have nothing good for us as children of Africa, and we are sick and tired of you people going to them, seeking to find solutions for our problems as Africans. Why not sit home and look for the solutions? We told you, do not go and dine with the devil. You did that, and this is the result. But we can only give you the second chance or the opportunity to redeem yourself. I know you are intelligent person. You are a smart leader, so you can redeem yourself. You have the opportunity to redeem yourself, and our citizens, our people, the youth, let us give him the chance to redeem himself. Because at the end of the day, we are all victims of these colonial criminals. That is what we must understand as children of Africa. We are all victims. These colonial criminals, they take all of us for hostage. They took everybody hostage in Africa. The continent of Africa is in their hands, including our leaders. So any leader, we all know our history. Any leader who refused to listen to them, we all know what they will do, what they normally do to them. Who are still calling the president to step down, Ruto must go, Ruto must go. We are urging you to please calm down. Yes, calm down. Let us stay back and watch what the next move of the president. Let us not continue to call for the president to go, because the president going like that will only create a power vacuum, and then we all know what the consequence may be. We are doing this because we love Kenya. We are not doing this because we are looking for chaos. We are not doing this because we are looking for chaos. And then we told the president, We told the president all these things wouldn't have happened if you stick to your plan when you first took office. You were becoming the darling boy of the continent of Africa. Every part of everywhere in Africa, the youth really love you. But all of a sudden, you decided to go and dine and wine with the devil in America. We told you, Mr. President. And for now, what we are hearing is that our troops, our policemen in Haiti, they are facing a lot. So, Mr. President, as you dissolve the government, as you vow to change, to bring change, we are urging you to bring our men and women, our Kenyan men and women in Haiti back home. We need them back home. We don't want them to go and sacrifice their lives for America. No, please, Mr. President, bring them. I wish I was the advisor to the president of Kenya. You can redeem yourself for the steps that you are taking, but be careful with these Western colonial criminals. Be careful with them, because these Western colonial criminals, they do not have permanent friends. They only have permanent interests, and they will use you and dump you. You are a smart man, and then we as Africans, we are counting on you to use your intelligence to realize this before it will be too late. These Western colonial criminals who are saying you are allied NATO member, blah blah, we want you to get out of all that. We want you to tell them, use your intelligence and tell them that the people of Africa, the people of Kenya, that they do not approve what you came to New York to do, or to Washington to do, sorry, what you came to Washington to do. So when you get back home, this is the result of you going to dine with them. Become. So please, you are not ready to continue with all the proposals that they gave you. Sending our men and women to Haiti, we do not approve it. We, the citizens of Kenya, we do not approve it. So bring them home. Saying we're gonna be part of NATO allied member, whatever. We don't want you to be part of it. Take it out. If you want a military ally, let us all together form one in Africa to defend ourselves. We don't want all the military bases they are planning to build in your country. We say, tell them we don't want that. We know we are all hostage. These people took all of us, including, and that is the reason why I'm urging our youth to calm down and realize that even our leaders, we, the citizens and our leaders, we are all victims of these colonial criminals. They took the entire continent of Africa a hostage. We are hostage. They took us hostage. And then when somebody takes you hostage, we all know the result. For you, you don't have power. You are just being there to bargain for your release. So we must support our leaders so that together they can lead us to where we want to go, rather than try to create chaos. Calling for the president to leave, for me, in my opinion, as a Pan-Africanist, as somebody who loves Africa, will only cause chaos. And we have suffered enough as Kenyans, as Africans, than to be looking for chaos. So please, let us give the president the chance. Yeah, let us give him the benefit of the doubt and see what he wants to do. Because for me, yes, it may be difficult for us to trust the president because of the mistakes he has done in the past. But as long as he's ready to redeem himself, as long as he's ready to change, let us give him the benefit of the doubt, and let us calm down. Let us take it easy on ourselves, on our country, and on our continent. At the end of the day, we all want a better Kenya, a better Africa, not a chaotic Kenya, not a chaotic Africa. And we all know asking the president to go will only create a power vacuum if he leaves, and that can lead to things that we wouldn't want as citizens of Kenya. We cannot, for the sake of peace, end up destroying our country. So please, let us give the president the benefit of the doubt and see what his next step will be. I thank you very much for coming around. I am your missionary brother, Brother Dobia Anzansi, One African Mission. Join our mission. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Share our content if you appreciate what we are doing. Together, me and you can create a better Africa, not just for us, but for the next generation of Africans. Thank you.